Hello, hello, I'm back streaming once more. I'm excited to take down Simon. I'm saying it's happening today. I'm also quite tired. I don't know why I didn't sleep well last night at all. Even with the extra hour, I still woke up like super sleepy. So that's my pre-excuses for the stream. Still ingesting my coffee. But yes. I'm back. I'm excited to be here. I want this man slain. I want this run ended. Not that I'm not having fun, but maybe this run has gone on a little long enough, in my opinion. So let's make this, let's seal the deal right here. Why not? Okay, well, I wasn't ready for that one. I'm glad he started with a combo that I cannot deal with properly, just to prove that I'm not quite there yet. Should have just dodged that one. I'm getting better at identifying the shoulder charge, which is nice. This is a big combo. Alright, sick. The fact that I parried through 90% of big combo is a good sign. Not gonna go for the extra hit there. I felt a little slow on my buffering. Where are you jumping, boy? Big combo. Alright, no big combo. I ended it early by breaking his weapon. I didn't expect him to do that. That was a singular strike into another singular strike. $5,500 damage off the corrosion combos, not too bad. Oh, way too early on that one. Pressing all the buttons. It worked out. Easy phase 1, get out of here. I did heal a little bit though. 6 heals for phase 2. First attempt phase 2 feels good. What you got for me? Beams of light. Not happy to see this one, but I'm not happy to see any of them, let's be real. Okay, we take the heal, we're at half heals now. I thought for some reason that was the other attack, the blue hand swipe. I need to be mindful of when my back is against the wall, because dodging that attack is not consistent if I am up against a wall. Okay, we're alive. What are you doing? This man just casted beams of death right in my face? He didn't... Okay, that was interesting. He didn't do the wave follow-up because I guess because I dodged. Okay, well, unfortunately, we phased him without seeing the stagger. Again, I got hit by the invisible hitbox there, which feels bad. Out of heals. I need to run. I'm way too far for the bullet. Ah, that sucks. That sucks immensely. This is a big combo. Okay, well, we're hanging out. That's pretty big. Get our heal back. I'm gonna use this. It's probably not gonna help out too much, but it's gonna do something. That's the first time I ever got disrupted in that fight. That was a good attempt. A good first attempt, not warmed up. It sucks to get disrupted like that. I just didn't read the attack properly. It's really easy to parry those disruption orbs. It's a little scary, the concept of doing it, I guess, because it can, if that bar fills up, you just die, right? It reminds me of like multi-hit attacks in like Smash Bros or other fighting games, where if like you get hit by the first attack, you can actually usually parry out the rest. Usually games allow you to do that. Well, I shouldn't say usually, but particular games allow you to do that if there is such a mechanic in the game. And it very much is a thing in this. If there's big multi-hit combos, you can often sacrifice the first hit if it means you're going to guarantee the next ones. So I got to keep that in mind. That said, good attempt. That's the kind of attempt we're looking for. It would have been so much better if we managed to get the white bar stagger before phase 3 hit, but it is what it is. We did get the white bar stagger eventually, even at 1 HP, so that was nice. And I guess by 1 HP I meant like 1 heal / no heals, but whatever. Way too late on that. Bullet. Okay, we got a stagger in. With a little bit of stam, I'm just gonna press triangle here. A little risky, but it worked out. I gotta walk backwards during that attack because if he ever ends up directly ahead of me, the camera just freaks out and it's a bad time. Gotta walk backwards or backstep, but not run backwards because running backwards faces you the wrong way and therefore you can't parry. Are you winning, son? Hello, Nettie. I'm just starting and I had a really good first attempt, so I would say that's a small Not quite a PB, but I got to like 40% HP on phase 2 without a warm-up, so. I buffered that. That was really silly. Ow. I just wanted to see phase 2 again. We don't necessarily need the Fable at the start of the fight. Alright, back orbs. Okay, heal. 5 heals, phase 2 is okay. Good dodge. Really scary dodge timing there, but it worked out. Okay, so if you parry that first attack, it seems like he always follows with the wave, but if you dodge it, it doesn't necessarily seem to be the case. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't read that attack properly. That's a phase 2 combo. That was okay. Not grand, but okay. I am pretty confident that this guy is going down today. Just need some more warm-up and to fully ingest this caffeine. I was saying I didn't really sleep well last night. I don't know why. Even the extra hour didn't really... I'm sure it helped, but I woke up in a state, I guess.
Show me everything you have. Open up Geppetto.
I shouldn't have stayed up to see the results of the baseball game. That was probably a mistake. I don't even care, but everyone else did, so I felt like I had to be part of the zeitgeist and witness the end. That's why I don't even care, but it still felt bad when we lost. That's how sports works. Net negative on my mental health, as I joked about yesterday. You're not done? Okay, that is quite the Build-A-Bear combo. He's not done. I need to not see that extension, because he can do one of 3 extensions on that attack. Alright, we're kind of bleeding through the heals. 6 heals at the first stagger is not very good. That was also not good. I did the thing where I thought I buffered a dodge so I can shoot, but if you don't do that, then you're just standing there pointing your gun, looking like a dummy. That's the combo you want to see, the extension you want to see. Ow, I thought I had that. I should, again, stop trying to parry those downward slams. It just doesn't feel worth. Big combo. No. Okay. This should be another phase 2. 3 for 3 attempts seeing phase 2 is pretty good. Let's see if we can see the phase 3. Beams of light. Okay. I think parrying that attack is fine because I have the timing for the second strike, or the wave attack. I almost wanted to, I really wanted to press triangle there. I'm glad I didn't. Damn it. Damn it. He says parrying that attack is fine, and then he gets killed by it right after. Alright, I see you. Okay. New rule. If you get hit by that first small hand swipe, when he does the follow-up wave, just dodge through the wave. It's similar to Laxasia. If on that one attack she did, if she hits you with the first time, just dodge the rest. That should be the rule in my head. Because if you get hit by the first attack, it doesn't set up the parry timing as easily for the second, whereas you can usually buffer out a dodge, I feel like. In fact, I think my original strat was to do a backstep into forward dodge on that wave before I started parrying it. I hate that I missed that. At least it wasn't a Fable that I missed, I guess. Big combo. Well, that was a mistake. Basically left, like, 1,500 damage on the table there, but that'll happen. Ow. It's fine. It is gonna mess with my acid abrasive timing, but it's probably still fine. Good parry. I needed that. That was very silly. I had no stam the whole time, but I just kept pressing buttons. Alright. Pretty good phase 1. 8 heals going into phase 2. Even with that very silly trade, it worked out. Beams of backward balls, never mind. Beams of backward balls. I'm gonna top, and then we man mode. He's beams of deathing. That's not cool. I'm just gonna run. 2! And there's the 3rd. Alright, now we can fight. I'm glad I didn't go for the second swing there. Okay, we really need to work on that timing. I thought I had it and I didn't. I like that you can just buffer out a charge R2 out of that and it's safe. Okay, that time it worked. Okay, that's what we need. Oh, what are you doing, bro? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I wasn't sure what attack he was doing. That was bad. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. All right. Lock in. Trying to diagnose what happened there, but it was just a little too many bad buttons pressed, unfortunately.
Show me everything you have, Aqueduct Geppetto.
Stop trying to parry that, dude. I don't know why that timing is so weird for me. Oh, I didn't buffer that quickly, so I thought I was getting hit. But thankfully there's a bit of lenience on that timing, it seems. Alright, this is a nice Fable attack coming. I, again, tried to parry that attack and got punished. At least it's my first heal, so it's not too bad. Where are you jumping? I did the thing again. I did the thing that I'm telling myself not to do. There. See how easy it is to just dodge that? I really wanted to greed out another hit there, but definitely for the best I didn't. That's when you go for the second greedy hit. Alright, phase 2, 6 heals, 7 heals. Beams of death. Okay, whatever, it's fine. So much less fine. God damn it. I pressed minus, didn't I? I did. Ah! So I'm gonna call that combo the bread and butter combo, because that's just like the one he does the most. It sucks that I still haven't figured out a way to deal with the second swing if I get hit by the first. Like even, like I just have to learn the timing for the parry or not buffer out a dodge so much. Or maybe buffer it out even faster. It feels like a really quick second swing. Very difficult for me to deal with. Like, I have one tactic for dealing with it, and if it doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. And that tactic also doesn't work all the time anyway, like if my back is against the wall. See, I dodged all those attacks, go for one parry, miss. Alright. I do think going for parries in phase 1 is actually important, though. Not only just for my mental, but like... most of these attacks he does in phase 2, including this one. So if you can deal with the more strict timing of parries, then surely that means you can dodge them. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball. Alright, I just buffered out a charge attack, so I didn't get the acid abrasive here, but it's okay. I wasn't sure why the timing was so off for me there. I'm pressing this. Oh, the corrosion ticked him down. He had like a tiny bit of HP left and then he died to the damage over time. That's fun. Alright, 9 heals, beams of light. If he just does that jump attack over and over. It's gonna help a lot. Except if I miss. God damn it! Fuck. I was feeling so good with that jump attack, and then of course it hits me. Was that a one shot? I wish I could go back and see easy. I don't think it was, but I need to see what my HP was. I'm pulling out the VOD, one sec. I was at full HP. Yeah, he one-shot me. Ah! It's fine. Okay, well, considering how many attacks don't one-shot me, it's pretty nice that we found the one that does, I guess. So just, you know, don't get hit by that one. Again, that timing is very similar to the other red jumping attacks, so it shouldn't be that hard to deal with. Why do I keep trying to parry that? I don't know what's wrong with my timing. And also, I shouldn't have healed there. That was a waste. I did it again, but that time it worked. Also, the way I buffer out that shot never works, so I gotta, like, work on that timing too. Sheesh, man. Oh my god. I'm dead. Oh, I actually dodged it. I didn't think I would. Wait, he's got a follow-up? Holy crap. I'm so used to parrying that red jumping attack, I didn't even realize he can follow up. I had a feeling that was coming. Some chunky damage. Oop. Oh, okay. Every time I get the weapon break, it kind of like throws me off from my typical timings. Big combo. Just because he's like, he gets sent back and then he immediately does another attack, so you can't really punish it. Okay, seeing another phase 2. Not quite as clean as the last attempt. We do have Fable. Just give me yellow orbs. Just a casual yellow orbs for me and my friends. No beams of death instead. At least we're pretty far. He backed away, giving us more room. I had a feeling that was catching me. I need to get away from the wall. Shit. Okay, that attack doesn't do crazy damage at least. Tried to parry that, that was stupid. One heal left. My disruption's pretty high, I need to be mindful of that. Oh, it's a big combo. Yeah. Shit. That's bad to get hit by so much a big combo there. I buffered out that Fable. He hit me, but it didn't kill me. Alright, we were seeing a phase 2, no heals. Or a phase 3, I guess I'm calling it. I'm gonna back away and shoot him twice. Ow. God damn it. I was too busy running from the death hand that I needed to run more perpendicular from him to dodge the wave. Yeah, the game is excellent for sure. And I have to emphasize, it is not as difficult as I'm making it look. So I do hope you find the time to play it. If you're looking for a Souls experience, this is the closest you'll get to a FromSoft experience without actually being FromSoft, I think. Having played a bunch of other Souls-likes, this is the only one that I actually really like. And there's a lot of cool mechanics I'm not even really using. Different types of left arms. Okay, once again, that jump attack can kill me. Can kill me from full HP. And it's even more fun when you can level up your HP. Turns out. Yeah, no, definitely. Challenge runs aren't for everyone, but me and Brack are sickos, so he inspired me to do this, even though he definitely did not tell me to do this. I was like, I'm gonna do it. Because he was thinking of doing this or Bloodborne, and he decided to do Bloodborne, so I decided to do this. Actually, I think it was the opposite. I think I decided to do this, and therefore he saw me play this and was like, I'm gonna do Bloodborne. And also the DLC for this is excellent as well, but it's like not even necessary. The base game is a great experience. So I was very happy with this game before the DLC came out. I will not be doing the DLC in this run though, because the DLC is like a big step up in difficulty. I can't believe I already used all my bullets. I mean, I got a bullet now, but jeez. Big combo. I'm not sure what actually, I do know what I used a lot of Dark Souls 3. It was the Black Knight Halberd, but that's because it was a PvP appropriate weapon. Actually, it's probably a pretty similar moveset to what I'm using right now. It's either the Black Knight Halberd or the Black Knight Glaive. I think it was the Glaive. I can't quite recall, but yeah. That's one of the Brack asked me what my favorite Souls is, and I think I decided on Dark Souls 3, but that's partly because like the weapon variety is actually really good on that game as well. Especially once you start using the blue bar mechanics. There's some good unique stuff in there. I definitely use a lot of katana. In Dark Souls 1, the Uchi katana is just so good. It's hard to not use it. I also really like the great katanas of Elden Ring. I'm pretty sure that's DLC only though. But yeah, there's a lot of cool weapon types for sure. Even just using like fist weapons is actually a lot of fun. You basically can't go wrong with weapons, I feel like, in most Souls games. It's hard to see that hitbox, man. That was stupid. We're alive, though. Never finished Dark Souls 2. That's valid. I'm usually a big weapon boy. I'll be real. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. I shouldn't have backed up like that. It was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that is the one downside. Is clanking weapons is a real concern. It also in this game. I thought I would get the stagger there. Not the full stagger, but oh my god, he's phasing. Wait, oh no, he's not phasing, he's doing beams. Shit. If I recognized I was doing beams, I could have ran in there and got the fatal attack and I would have been invulnerable for the rest of them. So I actually could have got away with that, but unfortunately I buffered an R2 instead, which got me caught. It was a decent attempt nonetheless. Yeah, Zweihander is the classic for sure. That said, I'm not sure. Actually, I probably did do like a classic giant dad build, as they were known back in the day. Get the Mask of the Father, and if you don't get the Mask of the Father, you delete your save and try again. Gravelord Sword, I haven't thought about that in a while. That was a good one, yeah. That whole Covenant I really liked, and they never really did much with that concept since. It's just those the weird Covenants never really took off, which makes sense. But it was fun to be a Gravelord nerd. Okay, again, if you're like directly in his face and he does the 3-4 part of the big combo, for some reason the timing just doesn't feel right to me. It feels different. It's like there's a hitbox on his elbow that comes out faster than the weapon does. I mean, the classic Dark Souls 1 build, if I remember correctly, is like Havel's chest piece, the pyromancy gloves, tattered waistcloth, and then one of the masks. Like, if you can have that as your armor, then you don't need anything else. Obviously, Havel's chest piece is insane, but the rest of the kit is weirdly good too. The tattered waistcloth is like weighs very little and has high poise, if I remember correctly. So you just look very silly. It's like anti-fashion souls. But I very quickly like got off of those meta builds and was just doing like soul level 1 co-ops and invasions with my fashion souls. I don't know why I was so far away there. That changed my timing. You look at the Pope, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of like good good cosplay clothes, I guess. I always like the black robes of Quelana or whatever. The Izalith sisters, I guess. The black robes or the crimson robes? Holy crap, I've been streaming for 44 minutes already? These fights go long, turns out. I just realized he's got bones sticking out of his arm there. Like his elbow. What? He didn't continue the combo. Big combo. Someone trying to parry that weapon. Yeah, you cannot parry this weapon. It's funny when I get knocked back after a parry, and I feel like that something's wrong when that happens. I'm like, what? How dare you? But that's definitely the real reaction. If anything, you parry it once, you're going flying. You're right. A giant dude jumps up from into the sky and lands upon you. Don't worry, I parried it. Actually, it kind of reminds me of okay, that was scary. There's like an indie game where you have like you're like a frog with a sword, if I remember correctly, and then the dev made it so you can parry explosions. That's pretty good. Actually, that's kind of how this game works, because every single projectile in this game you can parry, including like lightning blasts and whatnot. It's very silly. Everyone loves their parry slop nowadays. Well, I shouldn't say everyone, but Slayer Obscure is definitely a beloved parry slop game, if you want to call it that. And parrying is definitely something you just kind of build up towards over time. Doom the Dark Ages was really, if you're into the idea of parrying while doing a first-person shooter, is a good parry game. You can also make the parry timings even easier, which is cool. Oh yeah, no, I don't use shields. Come on. I don't think I've used a shield since my first like Dark Souls playthrough. I put on the Chloranthy shield on my back and it never comes off. Sometimes the side chick, it ain't even a side chick, it's the Chloranthy shield. This sucks. Okay, it's fine. Scary dodge times 2. I don't think this is gonna work. It did. It was a little risky. Perhaps more than a little. Just heal. Oh yeah. There's like I have a whole Dark Souls 1 system for like making a new character. Which involves killing Pinwheel right away, getting that shield. That was scary. Why? Why? Okay, no heals. Okay. Up for the back step. Okay, we're seeing phase 3. Yeah, you gotta get the binoculars. I mean, this is Zweihander. Kind of like an inside joke where my favorite item in the game is binoculars. Just because I love to, you know, absorb the vistas. Oh god. That was awful. And he killed me! I didn't even realize that's an attack when he follows up. I guess that makes sense. Ah! Yeah, again, if he ever jumps above you and then it just messes up the camera, my timing's all done. It was a pretty good attempt. Still, I need to press this button. Like, we want to see these jump attacks, but I need to make sure I give him some space. I was already, like, panic dodging the dude. Did you see the Capra Demon arena is actually based on a real place in Europe? Like, there's like a stock footage or stock a image that looks literally exactly like the Capra Demon boss fight. It's pretty neat, yeah. I saw it on Twitter like maybe 2 weeks ago. You say Capra Demon and Beta Chaos Cheese, but those are both intentional. Like, the devs definitely did that on purpose. Oh, you can throw dung over the wall. See, I didn't even think of that. I totally forgot that that's a thing. God, dung pies are very silly. I definitely had some builds in Dark Souls 1 where I would just farm out dung pies and throw them at people. Alas, all my Dark Souls 1 characters are on Prepare to Die edition, so they're all stuck in the void, never to be seen again. I was so silly. God damn it, I was way too early. Can't be dying to the jump attacks. We need that to be our bread and butter. Like, it's actually crucial to my game plan. Yeah, I didn't even buy Dark Souls 1 Remake until there was like a sale, I want to say earlier last year or late last year, something like that. And I only did that because I have Steam family sharing, and one of my cousins tried to boot up Prepare to Die edition and it didn't work, obviously. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'm just gonna buy this because it's on sale. And then yeah, I have not played it. So theoretically, if I ever beat this damn game and do my Dark Souls 1 playthrough, it'll be my first time booting up that game ever. I guess that version of that game. But yeah, I've not played Dark Souls 1 in many, many years, like probably close to a decade. Yeah, you're right, I could just go for all the achievements again, because I definitely had 100% of that game on the Games for Windows Live version. The Souls games were one of the few that I specifically tried to do the completionist stuff with, because I was also working in an office at the time, so I would go on to the Dark Souls Reddits regularly, and I liked having the little badge next to my name that said that you 100% of the game. You had to like send in proof to a moderator and they would give you the badge. It's 24 or 41. There's some that are annoying to get, like any of the ones that are like collect all spells or whatever. Because then you have to like give 30 humanity to the spider lady or whatever. Although they made that process easier in the remake. Yeah, there's a surprising amount of Dark Souls 1 that I still remember, even though I've not played in, like I said, close to a decade, at least several years. Like I said, I was working an office job, and that I've not worked an office job in many, many years now, so. Shit. Big combo. I mean, farming out humanities is even hard in the first game anyway. You just kill rats for 30 minutes and you'll have 50 humanity easy. He's still going. I hate when he does these Build-A-Bear combos I'm not used to. There's still things I need to learn with the fight. Little wrinkles. But yeah, that's part of the reason why I think if I'm gonna do a Dark Souls 1 level 1 run, I'm gonna try to be human for the most part. Because humanity is so easy to come by and it actually like adds enough to the game. That said, it will make things slightly easier because I'll have more HP. But at the same time, it'll get me invaded too, so it's a trade-off. Yeah, I can't believe that's a hitbox there. That's crazy. Okay. Should have buffered that out faster. Might have been able to get away with that if I buffered it. Shit! God damn it. Alright, I'm chugging this coffee. Cold cafe. Ugh. I'm such a caffeine addict nowadays that I don't even care if it's cold. People at work will like reheat their coffees all the time. I'm like, well, I don't need that. I just need this in my bloodstream.
Show me everything you have.
Yeah, they're reheating their Tim Hortons coffee cups, and I'm like, nah, it's okay. That said, it's also an excuse to get out of the workshop, go into the kitchen for a little bit and hang out, so I understand that as well. I'm gonna go reheat my coffee. This attack still scares me in phase 2. Just because there's like the back swing on the second hit is a huge arc around him. Okay, I'm happy I'm not dead. You're getting hit by a lot of jump attacks today. Which you don't need me to say is not good. You tend to drink Turkish coffee. I've never had Turkish coffee, but I've heard it's very unique. And like that's the one you don't want to stir, right? There's not too, like, there's a few specialized coffee shops around here, but it's mostly just Tim Hortons and Starbucks. I definitely remember seeing like a billboard for another type of coffee. It wasn't Turkish coffee though in the area. Yeah, that's what I figured. Don't stir it. Okay. Just wanted to confirm that it was what I thought it was. Ah, stop trying to shoot.
Your time is running out.
Here I go shooting again, and then I started blasting. I saw my HP there, and I thought for some reason I'd be able to tank that. I should never think about that. I should never, ever consider the option. We're having a good number of attempts of phase 2s, but now I'm dying in phase 1 again. I need another coffee. The vicious cycle continues.
Show me everything you have.
I think I'm doing the opposite today, where normally I start the stream standing up at my desk. I think I've started the stream sitting down, and I'm gonna stand up when I take a break. Which apparently might need to be soon, I don't know. Okay, let's lock in, perhaps. Nah, probably not. Yeah, for sure. I like the break timing at about an hour and a half into the stream to 2 hours. I'm just saying, I'm getting a little heated.
Show me everything you have. Aqueduct Geppetto.
Okay, not a good start. Should just did Fable there, probably. Pretty nice combo there. That was scary. He guard broke me in the middle of that. Yep. Yep, god damn it. I thought I could get away with the okay, I'm doing some silly maneuvers here. That combo was nowhere near done. Huh. Running back. Once more, with vigor.
Show me everything you have. Aqueduct Geppetto.
Pairing one attack sounds like an impossible feat versus this guy, let alone pairing like 7 in a row. He just shatters your bones every time you do it. I shouldn't do this, but I did it. It worked. Big damage, no whammies. I appreciate we'll call it a compliment, I guess. Patience is a word for it. Insanity is another. I should not have chose this game as my very first Soul Level 1. But here we are. We're almost done at this point, so... There was a period during Laxasia, especially when I like didn't stream for like 2 weeks, where I thought I was never gonna do this. But now that we're past her, I do feel confident that this is gonna be done by the end of the week. Well, maybe the end of the week's a little lofty because I don't know what the next boss is gonna be like. Because the next boss, I'm pretty sure has only killed me like 4 times total out of all my playthroughs. So I don't really know the fight. And something tells me I'm not going to get through it as easy as I did in my other playthroughs. Something's a little different about this run, I think. Can't quite put my finger on it. And the best part is, I think the next boss is optional as well, if I remember correctly. But nothing's optional in a challenge run. Backward balls. Okay, just top ourselves off. 6 heals. Stay in there. Act like you've been here. Get up! Okay. Way too early. Stop this. Get some help, bro. I'm dead. Oh, that sucked. Oh, it was an ad break. That extra sucks. Boo! That was a pretty bad ad break timing. Rip. Shout out to Jeff Bezos. What happened there is I got the white bar, I used all my stamina making it happen, and then he swatted me away with the after attack follow-up. That kind of sucked. I thought I had enough energy to get out of there. There is, on my Firefox, there's an option for me to unmute the picture-in-picture that it does, so I can still hear the stream. It's weird. It's definitely not intentional. But yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, I think it's more of a when than an if when I'll do Dark Souls 1. I think though, I don't want to say it, but I feel like it's gonna go pretty quickly. I'm probably gonna get stuck on the DLC for a little bit, but like nothing else really scares me. Like, definitely not Gwyn. Gwyn's gonna be a joke. I know how to parry. It may not be that evident with this playthrough, but I assure you. Yeah, I remember Brack doing Dark Souls 1 DLC, so I remember the struggles versus Alamite and Manus that he had. Not even, like, and runbacks included. You may not recall, but the runbacks for both those fights are pretty annoying. So that idea sounds extra terrible. Yeah, the Atorius run's pretty long, but it's not even... That one's not that bad, I feel like. It's just like long in how long it takes, I guess. Whereas the Manus one, you kind of have to do the whole depth section. And then for Calamite, there's like poison dogs along the way. Or something. Way too early on that one. No second stagger. Nameless King first half is very annoying. That's Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 is a concern because of that, for sure. Nameless King among others. The DLC fight with like 4 phases. Or is it just 3 phases? Either way, I think it's 3 phases. And yeah, dragon fights aren't always the most fun. I've fought enough dragons in World of Warcraft that I don't really want to fight them ever again. Turns out you just don't stand in front of them, don't stand behind them. That's the typical dragon strat. I don't know why that timing gets me, man. Yeah, I totally forgot about mid-year. And I wish I still forgot about mid-year. I was doing a co-op run of Dark Souls 3 and we never even finished mid-year. God damn it! Ah! Co-op the whole thing of Dark Souls 3 and we couldn't finish the optional boss, the optional dragon. But that one, I think, if I remember correctly, it scales its HP and defenses so much higher in co-op for whatever reason. It doesn't make much sense. Maybe I need to start just dodging that wave attack combo. I feel like I need to get as many parries in phase 2 as I possibly can because we need to see that stagger before he phases. Because he resets his stagger bar when he gets to that phase 3. I've seen it happen. I seen it. Oh crap. Wrong combo. Yeah, sometimes co-op just complicates things. But I've also played enough Monster Hunter where I'm kind of used to that concept. That game's way more reactionary. You kind of have to like just suss out what the beasties are doing. Calm down, Cerveza. You don't need to react. No, 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 no. No cool kids go on Reddit. I'm sorry. If you're on Reddit, get off Reddit. The only time you should look at Reddit is when you're Googling an issue. That's the only time Reddit's useful. Yeah, Monster Hunter is not for everyone. It's way more grindy. Last game is not grindy, but therefore a lot of people aren't too happy with it. They want to kill the same dragon 30 times and skin its skull. I guess you can't skin a skull. Yeah, I guess you can skin around the skull. Yeah, no, anytime I've gone onto Reddit, it's when you're fixing something for sure. You'll find one post from 12 years ago and it'll solve your issue. Like I was saying earlier, I got enough of Reddit when I was working my office jobs. That was basically my second job while I was there, is to check Reddit. God damn it! At least he didn't one-shot me, I guess. Yeah, I believe that. Actually, like, literally at work, I've done that same thing for my sewing machines. I'm trying to find a manual for a machine that's as old as I am. I missed the second hit. You gotta be up at 3 a.m. That's hurting. Yeah, I figured you weren't doing it for fun. 4 a.m. for you? That sucks. I'm more of a 6 a.m. Marty. And even that... Oh, god damn it. I hate that they give you a full animation if you try to shoot your gun and you have no ammunition. Like... They really want you getting hurt. It's like when you try to chug in Dark Souls and you have no health left and they just like pour out the flask. Very silly animation.
If you want constant pain, I can apply. Better yet, how about death? You face God.
Weapon break there.
Your time is running out.
I feel like I've lost the timing on the third strike of this combo. And I don't know why. Is this the first stagger? That doesn't feel right. I guess it is. Well then, I think my weapon's still buffed now. It is. Oh, I shouldn't have healed so early, probably. Okay, he finished the combo a little earlier than I expected. Give me that white bar. Alright, used a lot of bullets there. Ah, that one hurt. That one's painful. I had so many heals. That was such a good effort, and I got one shot. Damn. That was a really good effort. I feel like I was even close to the corrosion there, because I started the fight with some corrosion as well, so there was a chance. Yeah, we're getting there, but it's still a little ways away. Cool.
Show me everything you have. Open up your mental.
Again, though, it's these damn jump attacks, and I need them to always be parried. There's a good amount of aggression on that fight though. Wasn't sure I buffered that properly. It worked out though. Maybe I should go for a second shot there. I mean, I probably shouldn't because I'm often out of ammo is the one sole reason why I shouldn't. Big combo. Okay. God damn it. You see the amount of greed there? Oh my god. The greed was so real. That greed is only justified if it's phase 2. There's no reason to get that greedy for phase 1. Come on, bro. I should have just shot him. I probably had the ammo. Go from a good try to the opposite. We'll call that a bad try. What I should have done is just hit the Fable button, actually. There were so many other buttons I could have pressed, and I just ran in there and pressed R1. In fact, if I ran in there and pressed R2, that was another button that I could have pressed. That would have got me to the phase. Very silly. Like, I did the one wrong thing. That was also some greed, but it worked out. See, that's what happens. I went for the second shot there, I'm already out of ammo. I accidentally hit a heal there for no reason.
You face godlike power. Your time is running out.
Once again, getting a little greedy. Maybe ill portent for the future. Okay. Act like you've been here. Beams of death. Beams of death into orb is actually pretty nice. Okay, now we can have a fight. I didn't break the weapon. Again, not that it really matters. I did the thing where I missed the parry on the first hit, and I think that changes the timing a little bit, so the second hit got me. You gotta drive to Ottawa? Well, you don't gotta drive, right? So that's what you're doing at 3 a.m.? I imagine? You're not doing that today, right? That's definitely quite the trip. How long are you gonna be out there? You said like... I think you told me, but I can't recall now. I want to say like 3-4 days. When you hit 2,000 deaths, I owe you a Big Mac combo. I mean, I was gonna say you can swing by and I'll probably buy some food, but... I'm not gonna say I owe you a Big Mac combo. 6 days? Alright. Yeah, I kind of did most of the other crap. Yeah, thank you for the vote of confidence. We're not going 2,000. Easy.
You face godlike power. Your time is running out.
I played some Beat Saber last night, and it very much made me realize how bad my cardio is because I haven't played it in so long. That was pretty fun. Yeah, that Jays game was pretty disappointing. Like I was saying to Nettie earlier, or I was just kind of talking to myself, I guess, but it turns out sports is a net negative on my mental, so it's a for the best that I don't follow. Because even if we won that, like, I would have been happy, but it wouldn't have, you know, it wasn't gonna make or break anything. But to go to bed feeling sad, that felt bad. That felt real bad. Like, I shouldn't have stayed up. Because I just basically, all the Canadians were in mourning. And then you have the fuckers cheering on the Dodgers like they're not, you know, the big bad sports of the whole franchise. Them and the Yankees. Alright, I'm getting myself heated for no reason. I know people who are actively celebrating, like, you can cheer for Shohei, sure. But to cheer for the Dodgers? I don't know. I don't know, man. So yeah. I very much was like, this is why I don't follow sports. Yeah. Considering how close it was a good showing, but it kind of just goes to show, like, when you spend billions on a team, that adds up. Like, there's a reason why they're one of the biggest franchises, I guess. Yeah, I don't quite get that. I was kind of talking about that with Brack yesterday too. The discrepancies in team values, just, it seems weird to me, but it's also like that in every sport. Like F1 is even worse for that, right? So F1, there's like an actual tangible benefit by the money being spent. I wasn't sure what attack he was gonna do there. No, there's definitely like a skill difference in the drivers and whatnot, but it's even more evident about how much money the teams can spend in various other sports, I guess. Oh my god, man. I think back orbs is actually the worst attack to see to start the fight, because he just runs, he steps forward to summon the back orbs, so he's already in your face a little bit more. And then he does anything. And I can't tank those orbs, because even if they don't do much damage, they give me the disruption bar. And if that disruption bar fills up, you just die. You just die. It almost feels like a checkmate maneuver that he does. He's like, I'm gonna catch you one way or the other. The kick sponsors the team? Yeah, it's pretty bad too. Hey, Brack with the 5-day streak. Sorry, Brock. Brock them on. You can't hear me? Okay, good. He didn't hear me call him that then. Thank you. God damn it. Okay, out of bullets already. Getting some better muscle memory on some of these attacks, which is more than necessary. Scary, but it worked. Wants you to share this streak again? Share it again! Why not? Not like there's much else going on in my chat. I acknowledge I'm out of bullets and I still tried to shoot. I think me getting the auto regenerating ammunition actually is a bit of a downside because I constantly feel like I have bullets and I don't. I'd have a bullet now. Runs a weapon break. Okay. Phase 2, 8 heals, pretty good. Beams of death. Okay, we're scary, a little scary, but we did it. Way too early. I need to be earlier, man. Okay, always early parry the wave if you're gonna go for the parry. Because worst case, you guard it. This is an extension on the combo. Okay, we were up against the wall there. That was pretty scary. Liza P. I definitely, I was on Nelson's stream talking about the game I was playing, and he thought I said Liza P like that. Oh! Oh, he's phasing. He's phasing. That's bad because he just reset his stagger bar as well, so... I need to get out of here. The hand is coming. We're allowed to have a fight again? That's very bad, but we gotta heal. So now use that attack. Fuck! He did the same thing twice. Ah. It's okay. Unfortunately, that was just not a great attempt because of him resetting his stagger bar. When he goes to the phase 3 animation, when he summons the hands from above, he will lose his white bar. Which means you need to rework that whole situation. And it actually is so much harder to stagger him in phase 2 because you're constantly running away because the damn hands. And by phase 2, I mean the fake phase 3, I guess, just to clarify the language. I was too close to him. I didn't feel comfortable with that. I've died a number of times that jump attack and it feels bad every time today. Like that jump attack might have more mortality rate than any other combo so far today. Which did not feel like the case yesterday. Yesterday I felt like I was doing pretty good versus it. Like, I only just discovered today that it'll one-shot you, even at full HP, if you're in the sweet spot, I guess. But yeah, this attack killed me in phase 2, which is a terrible feels bad moment. And this attack I'm still not fully used to either, because he also does this combo in phase 2. And you can follow up with 3 different combo follow-ups on that. It does suck that every time he does the jumping red attack, I just kind of see my life flash before my eyes. I was pretty lucky. He was about to hit me for sure. Out of bullets. I had a feeling he was hitting me into the fire there. Keep dodging the wrong way for that now. Not sure why. Okay, 7 heals phase 2 with a Fable. Again, the heals don't really matter that much, it's really just about the consistency of making things happen. See? Once again, I need to find a better strat for the backward balls, man. Because he's just gonna rush you. Maybe, okay. No matter what happens in start of phase 2, just run to the right. Because sometimes I'm just sitting there waiting to see what he does. And maybe that gives me the little bit of space I need to deal with it. Because if he follows up with his bread and butter combo after doing the backward balls, it's really hard to dodge both. damn near impossible. Maybe I should just try guarding it. That also doesn't feel great either, though.
Everything you have, offer them to Mendo.
I thought I could get the stagger in there. I felt like this is going pretty aggressive. There it is. I was not prepared for this one. This is a full combo. He's not done yet. $6,000 damage on corrosion. Okay, played that safe. The anti-greed. 7 heals. He's doing the damn backward balls. I'm just running. Okay, whatever. We live. You see how much disruption I have? That almost killed me. I didn't break his weapon. Okay, that was bad. I was testing out an idea there, and I learned it was bad. I was kind of flooded with all the particle effects there. Not really an excuse. What? Okay, he's doing the explosion at least. That's free damage as far as I'm concerned. I missed the second bullet. I should have done a Fable. Okay, we're fine. Considering I got guard crushed in the middle of that, that was pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't get the acid abrasive before the fatal attack. I think that would have helped a lot. Yeah, let's fight over here now. I'm glad you agree. Oh, backward balls! I thought that was the other attack. Oh, I had no stam. We did it. Woo! Let's fucking go! That's right, I'm slaying gods out here. Shout out to that pitiful demiurge. That pathetic piece of shit. Woo! Oh man, that felt great. That felt magnificent. You really didn't want to buy the Big Macs. Oh man, I knew it was happening today. I knew it. That felt so good. That felt so damn good. Holy. When I got the second white bar, I was like, all right, this is happening right now. I'm not choking. And yeah, it didn't happen. It did happen. Who? Shut up, man. I don't remember what the actual, what answer matters there or doesn't. I don't think it matters anymore. Actually, there is definitely one more choice that I need to make that definitely matters. Okay, bye. Whoa, holy. God slain. I got the arm of God. If you just said McDonald's on the line earlier, that would have ended the fight much sooner. You're right. That's funny. Holy! The Arm of God. Attained by defeating Simon Manus. I can't even talk now.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human? Now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but it sounds fun to me. I wonder.
The cold coffee kicked in? Yeah.
Now,
You're right.
I should...
Whew. I actually don't even have that much adrenaline, surprisingly.
You're stuck with me.
I think it's just because like I was acting like I've been there.
Pal.
So I just kind of didn't let it get to me that the fight was almost over. I was like, nah, this is standard fare. This is rote. Alright, we're definitely going to give some attempts to this next boss. I have no idea how this is going to go, but I'm assuming bad is the actual answer. I thought there was a bonfire. Oh, there is. Okay, good. I was going to say. And by bonfire, I mean stargazer. Okay. Time to go say hello to Papa. Make sure I don't mess this up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to Google it. Because it's been a long time. Nameless puppet. Okay, obviously you just have to reject the heart. I just wanted to confirm because I don't want to screw this up right at the end of the damn game. Because I'm really not been paying attention to any of the options until now.
All the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life
What are you talking about? I've been living this whole time.
again.
I already am human.
Vast supply of ergo and the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories.
It's a pretty obvious choice now that I'm reading this dialogue.
Heart.
I like how I have like a one-wing design on the back of this coat here.
All these
It's interesting.
trials and tribulations will be over.
Yeah, if I give him the heart, I can end this run. He's right.
Brilliant.
The trials and the tribulations, they will be over.
As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy.
Fuck you, father. I already am a real boy.
Give me your heart, son. I believed you were a good boy.
Oh, I'm a bad boy.
But you
Bad to the bone.
insist breaking my heart.
I'll break more than that.
I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children. Even naughty ones that must be punished. Like you.
Mm-hmm. Punish me,
In my
Daddy.
own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life.
So I'm not your son. I was just an ends to a mean? A means to an end? That's the phrase.
I'm disappointed in you.
Likewise, father. That makes two of us.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Oh, I did though. This was the whole plan.
Believed you were a good boy.
That's because I'm very good at lying.
If
He's taken off his glove.
then I'll have to retrieve it.
Oh, that's fun. He has got like a rotting dead arm. All alchemized up with the blue ergo energy. He's got his own mini arm of God.
My son.
Yeah, this is totally normal and cool. What's going on here?
You can become a
Okay.
human. Come to
Delayed
me,
swing.
my son.
Cool. Kind of expected that to happen. This is gonna be a fight. This is gonna be a fight. And the worst part is, I've only fought this nerd like less than 10 times because I always killed him so quickly in my actual runs. So I don't really know the moveset. I know there's one attack he does where he flashes like yellow or red. And like teleports right behind you, nothing personnel kid. Okay, he didn't one-shot me, that's good. He killed me. Having a normal one. At least there's no run back. The run backs are shorter than ever, folks. The number's gonna increase so quickly. Don't worry, I'll get to 2,000 deaths. Okay, that's a 3-hit combo. Shoulder charge, 4-hit combo. Okay.
I never bound the Grand Covenant like the other
This is 3-hit, 4-hit combo again.
within you. So long to bring you back.
I like how he just like crouches, teabags on top of you. I expected him to be a little faster. I'm gonna just focus on dodging, obviously. That's what got me killed in the very first fight, is I tried to parry the red attack. That was stupid.
Become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other. So long.
Okay, that quick 1-2, the 2 being the red attack, is going to be tricky to deal with.
You can become a real.
You've returned with the snack. Don't worry, you not missed much.
Come to me.
What kind of snack? The snack sounds pretty good right now.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other.
That's a double hit, and the second hit one-shot me. Alright. Alright. Ooh, I could go for some mandarin oranges right now for sure. I haven't bought oranges in a hot second. When I was younger, I was never really big on oranges, but definitely nowadays, I like him a lot. That's the same thing he did last time. That's the same thing he did last time. I am not happy to see that he's got one-shot attacks. Yeah, that he sits on your face. He definitely does do that. But yeah, if I definitely can, especially Mandarins, I can go through them real quick.
Become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay, that's the 4-hit combo that killed me. That's a 2-hit combo. That's a delayed swing. I can't believe they make him crouch on you. I have now already probably spent more death attempts on this boss than I have in either of my previous playthroughs. I'm not kidding when I say that this guy just dies on my other runs. So it's... really am just learning from scratch at this point, it feels like. That was so stupid. Okay, I really need to acknowledge this delayed swing, because it's a one-hit swipe, and it just one-shots you. We go from the highs of actually slaying the boss to the lowest lows possible of dying in 10 seconds repeatedly.
You can become a real human. Come
I spent like 25 attempts on the last boss over the past hour and 45 minutes, and then the next 25 attempts are going to be rapid fire.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you.
He did it again. He didn't one-shot. Okay, it's actually not a one-hit combo. It can be followed up. Okay, it was sick. He did it again. That's quite a catching maneuver, unfortunately. It's time to catch your rolls. At least I'm acknowledging that much, but it's still going to be a little bit before I can turn that into actionable advice, I guess.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Part of me wants to try parrying these already, but I don't think that's wise. Why has he got a bloody head? I guess because actually this is actually the corpse of Carlo is the reason, right?
Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. So long to bring you back.
Okay. So he will punish you. I need to only go for R1s right now, I think. Because that was an R2. Obviously I'm not going to get the stagger anytime soon. I couldn't react after hitting the charge R2 there. Unfortunately, that's in my muscle memory. All I know how to do is charge R2, eat hot chip, and lie. Holy. I'm very much appreciating that Simon didn't one-shot me for 90% of his moveset, because now it feels real bad. I knew this was going to be an issue. Having no, like, practical experience, basically, is not helping this situation.
Real human. Come to me, my son.
You know what I like, kind of want to do? I kind of want to go to my other save and do the boss rush attempt on the real save and see how fast I can kill this nerd, because I bet I can do it pretty quickly.
Because of Carlo's memories within you. So
Let's keep at it for now. No matter what, we accomplish something on the stream, right? So therefore, I might not make this an actual 3-hour stream. Yeah, that's kind of why I, when I took that break for Laxasia, I started doing New Game Plus practice, just so I could see Phase 2. because she kept killing me upon the entry of phase 2. So it was like impossible to actually understand anything. But we'll give it a few more. I'm saying let's just go to 2K, and then maybe I'll swap it up.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
That's another roll catch there. Damn, man. Okay. Oh, he's doing the yellow teleports right behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. That's the one move I remembered. Just because he like sparks yellow for whatever reason. These death attempts are going real quick, it turns out.
Human, come to me, my son.
Oh, he's not done. I don't know why I thought that was the 1-2 combo. He does like the patches squat. It really is just patches. Well, I shouldn't say that. But it's basically the same. I mean, it's what do they call it? The Slav squat? Something like that.
You can become a real.
He just needs some Adidas clothes.
Come to me, my son.
What if I just shoot him over and over? This boss actually has no range. He has no style. He has no range. This puppet's got a funny face.
I know you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
Nothing personnel? No. I think that might be a phase 2 attack, honestly. Okay, cool. Cool.
Your freedom is not for you.
Oh, you know what's cute? I think he's using scissors as his weapon. It just doesn't look like it right now. He's gonna snip the cords of entanglement. The puppet strings. That's what they're known as usually. Yeah, those are scissors. Very cute. Unfortunately, this isn't going so great. I have bad news. There's a phase 2. So I'm pretty sure I need to kill him twice. I need to get that HP bar down twice.
You can become a real.
Maybe it's only 1 HP bar.
Come to me.
I don't know if Brack's still here. Brack, do you remember? I'm just spamming roll like I'm playing Elden Ring, aka doing a bad thing. In Dark Souls 1, you can spam roll and it usually works. Not in Elden Ring. This is like Dark Souls 3 is when they started making attacks specifically to catch rolls. And it's exemplified even more in Elden Ring with all the delayed strikes people have.
Real human. Come to me.
There is something to be said about the fact that he has literally 0 range. Oh my god. 0 range, but he can quite easily lunge at you, it turns out. This might be an exercise in futility, but I'm gonna keep at it, okay? The first boss of Elden Ring? I'm assuming you mean like Margit, right? And not the Tree Sentinel? Please tell me you're not fighting the Tree Sentinel right away. Because I definitely did that, but they don't want you doing that. That's why they put him there. Just to catch the stubborn. Ah! Oh, ad break. Of course, of course. Dang old ads once again. I was saying, please tell me you were fighting Margit and not... Okay, yeah, the guy with the cane. Okay. Good.
Come to me, my son.
Hey, I got a parry! I didn't parry!
I never bound.
Ah! Yeah, I think the plan will be we'll go to 2K deaths because it's going pretty quickly. It won't be that long. I'll try some New Game Plus runs just for fun. See how that feels. It is New Game Plus, so it's gonna be harder than the actual version that I've fought in the past, obviously, but okay, actually, if you dodge the third swing, you can buffer out a parry on the fourth. That timing still is very weird to me, I don't know why. We've learned one thing. That's not true. I'm slowly absorbing the moveset, but emphasis on slowly.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
I missed. He didn't one-shot me there. God damn it. That's because it wasn't the attack I thought it was.
I never bound.
Or maybe it is. No, that's the one that one-shots you there. That one's even more delayed. They are pretty similar looking, though.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing that red attack often enough to know the timing there. Definitely don't parry the red attack. What are you thinking? For those who don't quite recall, you cannot guard red attacks. You can only parry or dodge them. So if you don't know the timing, then it's not going to work.
You can become a real
That said, at least it's not that scary of a red attack. I've seen much worse.
my son.
Okay, you can start a combo with the shoulder charge.
I never bound the Grand Covenant with the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within
That's a new swing. That was a new swing that went into the red attack combo. Pretty seamlessly. Because you can just do the red attack without that swing. Again, learning little nuance, it's gonna be a thing. But I am pretty confident that within the next week we can maybe have this, even though it doesn't look like it right now.
become a real human. Come to
Getting Simon down in 3 streams, well, 3.5 we'll say, is better than I expected. But I guess that's actually kind of where Brack was saying it was gonna be too.
so I never bound you to the Grand.
It's okay if you're not having a good time during this portion of the stream, it's gonna be over before you know it.
Come to me, my son.
I'm feeling better about parrying that 4th strike, which is nice. See? I proved it. I did it twice in a row, and then I died.
Bring you back.
Well, just think about, once I finally slay this nerd, I'll be free from the lies of P, and I don't see myself returning to this game for quite a while.
My son.
Again, that's not a statement on the quality of the game, I need to do something else. I think if I guard the first one, I probably could have parried out, or sorry, buffered out a dodge there on the second, but I didn't. So I'll try that next time. I'm not sure how much of a bugbear this guy's gonna be.
You can become a real human.
The fact that he's one-shotting me is definitely gonna be, like, that's the actual issue here. Because I can't slip.
I never found you grand coming like the other. No.
Ah! I'm just gonna keep making weird noises until I get to 2,000 deaths. My goal, I mentioned to Brack earlier last stream, I think, was if I can get this guy dead before 2250, it'll feel pretty good. I don't want to do like crazy amounts of New Game Plus practice, but I do think it's probably pretty valid. I tried to parry that. Why? Why? Now this, more so than every other boss we fought right now, is an exercise in insanity. I really am just doing the same thing over and over.
Real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay, we got a parry on the delayed swing. This is the red attack.
I never found you a grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
We got a mini stagger on 2 charge attacks. See, like that's crucial info right there. This is so stupid. I have no stamina.
Troublesome little puppet.
Is this all one combo? It kind of feels like it.
Your freedom.
If so, uh-oh. It seemed like when he did the weird flourish with the sparks, he was initiating that full combo there, even if it didn't look like it was all one thing. I think it might be. It was like a 1-2 into a very big delay into onslaught
You can become a
combo.
real human. Come to me, my son.
There is also something to be said that I am getting some parries in, so it's not just 2 charge attacks to get the
Covenant like the other
the mini stagger.
because of Carlo's memories within you.
Okay, see? Like, that didn't work. It's probably like 3 parries plus 2 quick charge attacks will give him the first mini stagger. Once I can start parrying these attacks more comfortably, I think it's gonna help the fight immensely. Right now I'm just in this scared phase where I don't want to parry anything except for like the very specific attack.
To me, my son.
It does seem like you can just kind of outrange that third hit, which is nice.
I never
2,
found you to the grand
3,
like the other
4.
because of Carlo's
Like if he just does that combo over and over, I might... There's a chance. But something tells me he won't. He's got a whole moveset, turns out. This is, I will say, it's already kind of a nice change of pace of a boss type.
Come to me.
Going from Laxasia to Simon to this guy. This guy's more reminiscent of Laxasia for sure. Just go for parries. Or rather, go for safe maneuvers, I guess. You don't have to go for parries.
Memories within you.
Okay. If anything, I should be going for guards. Nothing personnel. I don't know why I'm calling it this, because it's not that. Okay, it was a quick 1-2 swipe. If you get hit by the first, you're getting hit by the second, is what I learned right there. Hey, it's my birth year. Good year, good year. JK, I don't know. Probably not. There's no such thing as a good year.
You can become a real human. Come to me.
Doxing my age live on stream. You just have to do some math first. I shouldn't have done this.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant.
For some reason, I'm thinking that that attack is a one hit only. I guess because sometimes it is, but definitely not guaranteed. Hey, it's the year that the last time the Jays won the World Series.
You can become a real human.
Just to rub it in even more.
Come to me, my son.
I feel comfortable following that up. Oh yeah, I'm not into sports either, but yesterday was the final Jays game, so we were talking about it. Excuse me, sir. I need you to stop flailing your arm. Zuh.
Your freedom is not for you.
Holy. Holy!
Turn you into a real.
The only sport that can't hurt me, actually that's not true because it very much can, is skateboarding. I like watching skateboarding. And it very much can hurt you, but in a different way, because then you get the idea in your head that
Come to me.
I can skateboard too. But yeah, I'm not much of a sports watcher.
I never bound you to the
Even
Grand
esports is painful.
puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
I watched the big Dota tournament this year, and that was a mistake. Because it encouraged me to boot up Dota. Don't tell anyone.
Troublesome little puppet.
You cannot run away from that attack.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
I think he unlocks a whole new moveset after he does Yellow Sparks. It feels like that anyway. Like, he wasn't doing these moves before. Is the idea like Geppetto's learning how to better control him? I'm just gonna keep myself topped. With the chance that he's gonna one-shot me a lot, like, see? Doesn't matter one way or another. These are slightly better attempts. Emphasis on slightly.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Great parry. Mini stagger.
You have gone astray,
I had a feeling that was coming, which is why I went for the greed there.
puppet.
That's like a 7-hit combo.
Your freedom is not for
That's a
you,
3-hit.
but Carlo.
That... Okay, I am confident in the assessment that once he does yellow sparks, he unleashes a new type of move set. I don't know if he can. He probably still can do the old moves too, but those new moves are bigger combos and faster attacks. And it seems like he only does yellow sparks after I hit him. Like after I take him down like 80% HP, we'll say.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray, you troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Okay, that's a Build-A-Bear combo. He doesn't have to do the full extension, but he did there.
No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
So you're saying there's a chance? You're saying there's a chance!
If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a human myself.
Nothing personnel kid, phase 2 starting. Okay, so he got, he made his weapon longer. I can't help but notice now it's like a spear. Oh, he shortened it. Now he's got the other moveset again. Okay. I am spamming the buttons. You play enlisted because you hate yourself? Everyone's got that game that they play because they want to feel bad. For Daddy, it's Overwatch. For me, it's Dota.
Forgive me, Carlo. Please regain your memories.
I tried to shoot. That was so stupid. I am lucky to be alive.
You break my heart, son. Come back to my arms. No, it can't be. Come back to me, Carlo.
That's a 2-hit. I was praying that I would see a collapse there. That's a new PB. Obviously, I don't need to say it, but he was at like 30% HP left or something. That might be a little overshooting it a little, but very good attempt. Considering how the start of these fights went, I'm feeling really good right now. Good enough that I'm almost like, maybe I don't need to do New Game Plus practice. That said, it still might be fun.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets. because
It's hard to judge that shoulder charge move. I'm very good at parrying that attack at least.
I know you've gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
That was a big onslaught of damage there.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
I was panic rolling.
Bring you back.
A lot of panic rolls there. It just said use a star fragment at the cracks calling. Is there even a... There's not even a well here, so You don't get NPC help on this fight. You have to solo this fight. ATI was an Ontario company? I don't think I never knew that.
Come to me, my son.
I feel good about guarding the third into parry fourth.
Bound you to the Grand Covenant.
Except that time it didn't work. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna give this the last attempt here for this level 1 run. I'm gonna boot up the New Game Plus save for funsies just to see how this goes. I have to imagine he's probably gonna melt, but maybe that's my hubris. And then we'll see how I feel after that. I'm definitely gonna end the stream soonish, but no rush right now. And then you can swing by after if you want to. I probably should shower though, because I'm a sweaty boy. This game's making me try hard. But I'm just gonna hop. I already washed my hair, so I'll just hop in and out. I did my hair wash last night. Yeah, I figured that out.
Troublesome little puppet.
That was some panic rolls again. Okay, hey. No matter what, this was a successful stream. And we dropped 0 frames. Which is also cool. I am happy with this. I'm not gonna lie, my tarot card said I was gonna beat this boss today too, so I knew it was gonna be a thing. Just to confirm my insanity once more. Let's go to title screen. 99 hours! Did y'all see that? Oof. 99 hours, level 10. I did not expect that number. I'm not gonna lie. Like 2,000 deaths, that doesn't feel that bad. 99 hours. Oh, okay. Alright, here's my New Game Plus save. This is very early in the game. The hotel is not destroyed. You can thankfully do the boss rematch here. And you can see the extra DLC bosses here. Including Arlecchino, who I will not be talking about further. And I think with that picture that we just saw confirms that he has a second HP bar, because I forgot how he looked. Okay. Now lying. As you can see, I'm basically using the exact same setup. I'm gonna mess with my trinkets though. Actually, no, this is good. I think he's a carcass though. Let's swap to the carcass amulet. Oh, I already have it. Let's swap to... the butterfly amulet, I guess. Not that it really matters. Okay. I have my gun on left arm, glaive on the right, 11 heals. Let's see how this goes. I have a bit more stam than I do in my other save. Oh my god, you see how much damage that did? And you might notice I have a bit more HP. Just a tad. Okay, the stagger timing seems pretty similar. Get on the ground. I'm using a different type of abrasive, but I don't think it's gonna really matter that much. This is a DLC abrasive that I have equipped. Excuse me, he healed? Ref, the boss healed. All right, we will see the phase 2. I don't have many heals. I've cut off his puppet strings. Now he's even angrier. Also, I cut off his head, I guess, too. That's probably pretty important right there. Okay, so he's definitely gonna do that attack I keep quoting. Oh, so here's the scissors. 'Tis but a flesh wound. I can't help but notice there's red explosions now. That's not cool. That's the nothing personnel kid move that I was talking about. That's the one move I remembered. Oh, he's firing lasers. Oh, I pressed the plus button. I shouldn't do that. This is not the actual save. We'll give this another attempt or two. But the fact that I saw phase 2 right away is actually like a pretty good sign. Still not fully adjusted to that charge timing that he does. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Of course, I immediately miss it afterwards. I'm using a lot of heals inefficiently. I like that little piano string we just heard. Youch. You're gonna be up. Alright, Nettie, thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a great night. And a great week, because I probably won't see you around much. Although maybe if you stream I will. We'll see. But yeah. Take care one way or another. That was foolish, but it worked. Awesome. Well, good luck. Hopefully you can find the energy. I know it's not always easy. But yes, take care. Have a good night. I like when he transforms the weapon just to change it back immediately. Okay, I don't like that. That's pretty bad. That's what just happened there. Ah! I did it again. I keep pressing the button. I don't want to put too much effort into these new game. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to put too much time into these new game plus runs. It feels like I'm cheating myself a little bit of how many deaths it should be for the actual run, but we'll do a few more. I just don't want to end the stream just yet. There's no reason to. I need to be more mindful with the heals on this save. Like, that's a decent heal, I guess. And at the end of the day, I'm just basically learning parry timings for phase 1 here. I missed the shot. I don't know why, but that piano sequence gets me. That's my impression. Ow. I want to press it again. Okay, this isn't... Obviously, this is not going as nicely as I thought it might. So I'll probably just give it, like, 2 or 3 more attempts, and then I'll call it a stream. I did have the sick thought of, like, maybe I'll stream a little bit of Katamari, but I think I should probably, get other things going, especially with my buddy coming over. Considering he's got to get up at 3 a.m., which means he's probably not going to be here too late. Maybe we'll play more Dispatch. That'll be fun. Mayhaps. I need to, when I get the white bar on this nerd, I should try to do the acid abrasive and see if I can get away with it. Because I haven't been trying, because I'm scared that he's gonna unstagger himself. Okay, that 3-hit combo is catching me way more than I want it to. Not to mention every other combo. I'm just chugging heals like it's candy, man. I miss his old moveset. There is like a particular timing with that red attack that, as long as you don't dodge immediately, it's okay. And hey, I can't help but notice, I think that's the exact same animation as Phase 2, which leads me to believe that Phase 2 is Phase 1.0, or 0.5, I guess, because the main difference seems to be that he gets red explosions on his attacks, but it's probably the same moveset, right? Maybe with a new attack or 2? That's me being hopeful. I really need to figure out the charge timing. And the fact that he doesn't do an attack... Okay, so it is a little greedy to go for a second R2 after the abrasive. Don't do that next time. I think we can get away with using the abrasive while he's staggered. It is nice how much damage I'm doing in this New Game Plus. He healed! Bastard. I'm the only one allowed to heal 11 times in a fight. How dare you heal even once? Just extremely rude. Let's use the cube too. Okay, that was a beautiful mini stagger because that was not happening otherwise. That's okay, that's a new move. Immediately shows me a new move. Okay, that's a new move. It explodes on the ground. Cool, 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 cool. This is a new move. Okay, anytime he has dual blades, that's a new move set. This guy is kind of reminding me of the final boss of Dark Souls 3, where he has multiple movesets depending on what weapon he's using. Because he uses the scissors as like a greatsword to start the fight. He can extend the scissors to be a spear. And then in phase 2, he can detach the scissors into dual blades. And those all have different move sets. Gotta say, it feels bad to get hit by that shoulder charge literally every time. The problem is I'm like staying in his face and tanking some of these hits. I can't be doing that in the Soul Level 1 playthrough. But at the end of the day, it is just giving me some muscle memory, so I can't be too upset. Okay, immediately buffer the grindstone. Oh my god, I didn't get the white bar stagger? What the hell happened there? Does he have like a way to reset his white bar? Some of the bosses have that. I wasn't really paying attention. I was thinking about my game plan, and then I noticed the white bar was gone. This might do it again, though. Nope. That sucked. So, that's the quote-unquote nothing personnel kit attack. Teleports right behind you. His eyes flash yellow when he does it. That's the cue to parry. And what happened there is I used the gun, so it exploded right before the yellow eyes happened. And I tried to parry the explosion. So that wasn't the best maneuver. Okay, that wasn't the best maneuver either. I think I'm gonna take that as my sign, maybe to end the stream. There's no way we're getting this going today anyway, with how much we have to progress. Let me check my phone real quick, sorry. Definitely just got a text. Okay. Do I know anyone who's streaming? My cousin is again.